A medium or larger Dunkin' Donuts hot chocolate is now $1.99. Enjoy original, Dunkachino, or the new Almond Joy flavored hot chocolate. Yeah, Almond Joy flavor. And enjoy all that chocolate deliciousness for $1.99. So go ahead, give yourself some hot chocolate happiness for $1.99. It's like a warm and fuzzy chocolatey hug. America runs on Dunkin'. Participation may vary, limited time offer.
This is No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and this is episode 946. 946. Unbelievable. And today's show is about following up and when to follow up, and whether it's after an interview, whether it's after you've sent a resume. People tend to send out those messages at the wrong time way too often. Hope you find the show helpful. Please give it 5 stars on iTunes or Stitcher. It helps other people discover the show. And by the way, if we aren't connected on LinkedIn, send a connection request to me at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. And now let's get going. So you've had a phone interview. You've had an in-person interview, and you haven't heard anything. When do you check in with them? When do you follow up? Now, ideally, during your interview, you've asked the interviewer, and I'm not talking about, actually it could be about HR. When do you think I might hear about next steps? What would next steps be in your process? Now, asking that question accomplishes a couple of things. Number one is it gives you a guideline. It gives you a sense of when you should follow up. So they say, we're going to finish this round of interviews in the next 5 days. Great. You know on day 6 or 7, it's appropriate to check in with them. Now, sometimes they'll say, we had a cancellation, we're not quite ready to make a decision. That's okay. What you're able to do is follow their timeline, check in with them, because you really have their permission to do so once they've told you it's going to be another 4 or 5 days. Now, how should you follow up? Now, there are a couple of different ways to do this. Number one is you can send an email. Email's real simple. It basically says, hi, when we spoke, you mentioned you'd be making a decision about next steps in the next 4 or 5 days. Want to see whether you were ready to make that call. By call, I'm using slang for decision. And I'm hoping to hear from you about next steps. And then sign off on it. You can make a phone call. Now, again, if you leave voicemail, you have to be crisp with your voicemail. You can't just sound like you're making it up on the fly. It's almost like having an interview. So you have to have a script for yourself that basically says, hi, it's filling your name. We met about a week ago, or we spoke about a week ago, at which time you told me you might be making a decision around now about next steps and who you'd be inviting back. Hope to hear from you. I'd like to be part of that group that you invite back. I'd like to be part of the person that you choose. Please call me and you provide a phone number. Real simple. So keep it simple to the point. Now, in general, I want to be clear. I'm not talking about calling Monday morning at 9 a.m. Horrible time to call. No one wants to hear from anyone. They're coming in off a weekend. They're all checking in with one another. Hi, how was your weekend? Fine, how was your weekend? Great, what'd you do? It's all that obvious stuff that people do as a matter of normal course in an office. But certainly Monday late morning, Monday early afternoon is fine. Friday afternoons, not good. People are just trying to get out the door and spend some time with their families. Even if you're talking to someone in the restaurant business, Friday afternoon is going into a busy time for them. It goes into their weekend schedule, which is their busiest time. Avoid Friday afternoons. Friday morning, okay. Not 9 a.m., 10:30, that's fine. So if you're going to make a call, do that. One more thing, and this isn't about following up on an interview, it's just about following up in general. One of the most annoying things that people do is on Monday mornings at 8:30, 9:15, early Monday mornings, they place that phone call or send that email that says, hi, anything going on? Of course there isn't. Come on, give us a break. If what you're trying to do is remind us that you're still looking for a position, be clean about it. Be honest about it. Just basically say, we hadn't spoken in a while. Wanted to just remind you that I'm interested and hope to hear from you about next steps. It's really that simple. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here's a few ways to engage with me. First of all, I just want to say that I no longer do recruiting. I coach people to perform at a high level. So again, I no longer do recruiting. But if you visit my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us, look at the tabs on the top and you'll see a menu of choices for you. First of all, you can hire me to do a resume and or LinkedIn profile critique, interview preparation, helping you with a salary negotiation, answering your question, advising you about a decision you have to make about job offers. That's all there as an option. I can do a job search makeover with you where we critique everything you've been doing in your search up until that point and come up with alternatives. If you're relatively early in your search, we can do a complete coaching program where I work with you from beginning to end. It's in half-hour increments, so it doesn't take a lot of time in each session, and that's another way you can do it. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Mention that you listen to the show because I love hearing with folks who like the show and are interested in my help. Lastly, I also want to mention I've got a lot of information at thebiggamehunter.us, and at times it seems like it's too much. So you can look at the best of my material at jobsearchcoachinghq.com, where I have curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read that'll help you find work more quickly. Again, that's jobsearchcoachinghq.com. I'll be back tomorrow with more, and in the meantime, hope you have a great day. Take care.
A medium or larger Dunkin' Donuts hot chocolate is now $1.99. Enjoy original, Dunkachino, or the new Almond Joy flavored hot chocolate. Yeah, Almond Joy flavor. And enjoy all that chocolate deliciousness for $1.99. So go ahead, give yourself some hot chocolate happiness for $1.99. It's like a warm and fuzzy chocolatey hug. America runs on Dunkin'. Participation may vary, limited time offer. A medium or larger Dunkin' Donuts hot chocolate is now $1.99. Enjoy original, Dunkachino, or the new Almond Joy flavored hot chocolate. Yeah, Almond Joy flavor. And enjoy all that chocolate deliciousness for $1.99. So go ahead, give yourself some hot chocolate happiness for $1.99. It's like a warm and fuzzy chocolatey hug. America runs on Dunkin'. Participation may vary, limited time offer.